So I don't like resumes. It's the cover letter that I really like. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Shatakshi Sharma. I'm an ex-BCGer, ISB MBA, and of course a public policy advisor as well. And on my channel, I give free consulting, free MBA, and free personal finance advice, and of course share from my experiences. So feel free to click on the subscribe and the notification button so that you are notified every time I'm putting out content, and of late I've been putting that on a daily basis. So coming back to the point that it's not the resume that I like, it's actually the cover letter I like, and there are largely three reasons why. Let me take you through those three reasons. So point number one is definitely around my BCG experiences. So let me help you understand how do we as consultants really think. So when we used to work with clients and we used to help them to increase either their top line, which is their revenue, or their bottom line, which is their cost, we would always think on actually differentiation line of thought. What is it that I'm advising, or what is it I'm doing for my client that helps them stand out? And if you apply that analogy to the entire careers world, you would realize that resume is something that everyone writes, but very few people actually spend time writing cover letters. And that's why a good cover letter, mind you, of course, a good cover letter becomes your differentiation strategy. So you also need a differentiation strategy, like corporates need differentiation strategy to beat the competition in your personal life. For your careers, you needed that differentiation strategy. Point number two is definitely around stat versus story. Everyone actually has a stat attached to them, and everyone actually have a story also attached to them. What are stats? Stats are which college do you come from? What is your GPA? What are the brands on your resume? All of those stats are actually part of your resume. So when the resumes are piled up, you are nothing but just a statistic. You are just a number. Your file is number. There will be numbers given to your academic background and to your professional experiences. Cover letter, on the other hand, actually are a phenomenal opportunity for you to actually weave in a very inspiring story. Where do you come from? Where do you hail from? What inspires you? What motivates you? What are your leadership traits? And what really helps you get going? What are the kind of impact that you have made in the past, and what is the kind of impact that you want to make in the future? And that's why you have a phenomenal opportunity to convey your story that many people miss out on when they actually miss out on cover letter, or they do a very shoddy job at the cover letter. So this is your opportunity to be a story more than just, and rather than just be a stat on when your applicant file is being evaluated. And point number three is about the results. Given the economic conditions and given the massive unemployment right now, there is a harsh reality that we are living in. If you would make lousy efforts, you would get lousy results. Let me repeat that for you. If you would make lousy efforts, you would actually get lousy results. And if you are being lazy and you're thinking that I do not want to make a cover letter because the company is actually making it optional, and please trust me on this, there will be someone who would make that cover letter a very high quality cover letter and actually get their job, and you would always be left perplexed that, hey, I was actually a good applicant, why didn't I get the job? And you would perhaps be frustrated and blame it on life and blame it on whatnot. So repeating that point, in this economic condition, if you would make lousy efforts, you would get lousy results. And it is completely upon you now. Do you want to be just a stat, or do you also want to convey a story? That's my time with you, why I wanted to share my 2 cents, why I don't really like resume only. It is the cover letter I like. Like I said, I'm putting out free content on how to get into an MBA and consulting and personal finance. So feel free to click on the subscribe button. And if you're interested to pursue an MBA, feel free to check out my education venture, globalgovernance initiative.org. Take care, stay safe. Bye.